And the only time Yasser Arafat didn't tell me the truth was when he promised me he was going to accept the peace deal that we had worked out, which would have given the Palestinians a state on 96% of the West Bank and 4% of Israel, and they got to choose where the 4% of Israel was. So they would have the effect of the same land of all the West Bank. They would have a capital in East Jerusalem. They would have I can hardly talk about this. And they would have equal access all day, every day, to the security towers that Israel maintained all through the West Bank up to the Golden House.
You know what they say, Arabs or Palestinians will never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. What did Yasser Arafat do as a result of this deal? He's offered all this great stuff. Bill Clinton is talking about it. He was the one brokering the deal at Camp David in 2000. What did Yasser Arafat do? Well, according to his wife, Suha, who went on Dubai national television, he ordered the Second Intifada. He told Hamas, carry out the Second Intifada, mass slaughter Jews in Israel because we're not having this deal. Again, Palestinians will never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. Give you an amazing deal, a capital in East Jerusalem, 2 of the 4 quarters of East Jerusalem, access to the watchtowers, 4% of Israel, and what happens? Nah, we'll just kill the Jews. We're going to launch a military attack against the Jews using a designated terrorist organization whose stated objective is to kill all the Jews. The Day of Judgment will not come about until the Muslims fight the Jews, killing the Jews. That's what their charter says.
All this was offered, including, I will say it again, a capital in East Jerusalem and 2 of the 4 quadrants of the old city of Jerusalem, confirmed by the Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak and his cabinet. And they said,
nah, we'll just attack Israel.
And I think part of it is that Hamas did not care about a homeland for the Palestinians. They wanted to kill Israelis and make Israel uninhabitable.
Thank you, Bill Clinton. One of the few times I will agree with him. That is exactly what Hamas wants. Their 88 charter says that. The Day of Judgment will not come about until the Muslims fight the Jews, killing the Jews. It is not about land. It is about getting rid of the Jews in the region. Again, the Muslims have the entire Middle East and much of North Africa. But it's not enough. Right? It's not about the land. They don't want this little tiny sliver of land. They want the Jews gone. They want the Jews out of it.
Well, I got news for them. They were there first. Before there was, their faith existed.
Oh, it's true. Islam didn't exist until the 7th century.
They were there.
Jews are dated all the way back to 2000 BCE. The pharaoh Merneptah wrote on a stone tablet about a military conquest in the Kingdom of Israel in 2000 BCE. And remember, Islam wasn't invented until the 6th century. Where do Arabs come from? The Arabian Peninsula. They don't come from the Levant. They don't come from North Africa. They come from the Arabian Peninsula. So how did they get across the entire Middle East and North Africa? Because they conquered it. They forced people to convert by the sword.